About 20 years ago, Julie and 3 of her friends went camping at Kentucky Lake, technically known as Lake Barkley. It was late spring, early summer, something like that, but it was pretty hot outside. So after they got their campsite all set up, all of their tents up and everything like that, they decided to go down to the lake to cool off a little bit. Now, they were camping at the far end of a little inlet. So the inlet itself was probably about 300 yards long, and it was about 150 yards wide. And they couldn't really see the right side of the main lake because of a bunch of trees and stuff. But they could see a good chunk of the main lake off to the left. Now, the sun had already set, but she and her friends were still standing in the water up to about their shoulders, just cooling off because it was really hot and humid outside. And they're just standing in the water, chatting and staying cool, when all of a sudden, above them, they can see like a fireball of a meteorite or something streak across the sky, and it lasted like 2 seconds. And it seemed like it was really close, but it's really hard to tell. But it looked like it landed just on the other side of those trees and maybe even landed in the lake. But as soon as it presumably landed, the entire lake lights up. Like the whole thing, the inlet that they were in, plus as far as they could see off to the left of the main lake. It was like the entire lake was lit up with spotlights or something. And then it flashed 2 or 3 times and went out. And there's no noise or anything with it. It was completely silent. And after a few more seconds of silence, one of the guys in the party says, did anybody else see that? At which point they spent the rest of the evening trying to figure out exactly what it was that they had all just seen. To this day, they have no idea what it was that they saw. And obviously it's not the strangest or the most terrifying story out there. But what's important is that they all saw it. If you like this video, go ahead and watch this one that YouTube has picked out just for you. See you next time on the In-Between.